the champions! What's up, guys? Welcome back to it, Merengue Culé. Today we're here for the first Champions League game of the season, defending our trophy that you guys all know that we won last year, the 14th Champions League. But this year, that doesn't matter. It's a new season, new game, new group, new team. And with that being said, let's get started. Alright guys, so today I got out of school pretty late, so I was only able to watch the second half of the game and not really able to do live reactions. So excuse me on that one. We're going to be able to just kind of break down the second half. I do know what happened the first half in terms of injuries, and I want to hear a little more from you guys that did watch the game about what you thought about the first half, who played better in that half and whatnot. But the main news from the first half was the injury to Benzema. Now, I'm jumping a little bit ahead of myself just because that news was just so imprinted in my mind. So we're going to come back to it. First, we're going to start off talking about the lineup. Ancelotti decided to go straight up with the lineup that won the Champions League, minus, obviously, Casemiro, who's being replaced by Tchouaméni. So, in the back, Courtois with Carvajal in right back. Center backs, the duo that has done so well since last season, Alaba and Militao. Left back was to Ferland Mendy. Center mids, Toni Kroos, Modric, and as I already mentioned, Tchouaméni. And then up top, Vinicius Jr. on the left, Benzema, and Federico Valverde on the right-hand side. So the same team that essentially already knows each other, coming up against Celtic now. And then now let's jump on to the injuries that happened. One of them being Karim Benzema, our main man. And I'll be really surprised, honestly, when I heard about it. I was like, I really wonder if over the past couple weeks, he's been dragging some sort of injury. So it appears to be a knee injury, not a muscular injury, which, knee injuries can be the worst kind of injuries. I mean, just ask Ricky. He's currently recovering from, his ACL injury. But this is not anything like that. In this scenario, it appears to be a little better than a muscular injury. Muscular injuries can usually put you out for 2 to 3 weeks, and it can take a player some time to get back. This seems to be like some discomfort. Apparently the reports are saying that they're going to wait until tomorrow to run full tests and really diagnose the full extent of Karim Benzema's injury. So praying that it's nothing too big, but at the same time, Karim Benzema was not in his best forms, and if he was not that I don't want him to be playing, right? But if he was truly dragging some sort of discomfort and injury throughout these past couple weeks, it's better that he just sits out and comes back in full form, ready to tackle the actual season. Otherwise, if he's dragging an injury throughout the whole season, it's not going to be the best for him. Aside from that, also Militao fell down with an injury, and he had to be replaced by Rudiger. By the way, Benzema was replaced by Hazard at the start of the second half. We'll see it. I haven't heard many news about Militao's injury. I think he was actually able to play on a little bit with the injury before actually getting subbed out before the second half. You guys let me know. But like I said, reports right away went to Benzema and not as much to Militao, so excuse those. Let's go ahead and jump on to the actual second half, where all the big highlights really happened. And this was a half that the first 5 to 7 minutes, I felt like Madrid did not start out the best. They were playing with such horizontal possession, kept on moving. They had possession of the ball, but nothing vertical. They weren't really trying to make penetrating passes and make a difference. Also, on top of that, Celtic seemed to be really well positioned on the field. They weren't pressing high, but they were standing high on the field. So either Madrid was not, daring to really break down that line, or Celtic was just in really well positioning that we weren't creating much. And the team almost didn't really feel that confident. I think they were still trying to get used to the shock of, having just sustained 2 injuries, 2 subs, a slight change to the team to start off the second half. But just when I was kind of starting to put on my critical cap to watch the game, this beautiful play, this beautiful understanding happens between Fede Valverde and Hazard, that Valverde receives the ball, does a give and go with Hazard, and then Valverde just takes off running down the right-hand side with full-on pace, Make sure you go check out the highlights. I'm not going to be adding them to this video, but take someone full on pace down that right wing, pick points Vinicius Jr. and just sends the ball across the whole field essentially for Vini to just come in and tap it in. It literally, once again, the Valverde-Vinicius connection that we saw in the last Champions League game ever, not ever, but the last Champions League game, that we all know how that ended. And it was just a very similar way with Valverde putting it across and then Vini just tapping it home. And happy days, Vini, goes and does his little samba that we're getting used to seeing every time he scores. By the way, 4th consecutive game that Vini scores 1 goal. So it was all looking like it was headed down the right path. We broke the deadlock. Team was starting to look a little bit better, and sure enough, a couple minutes later, Luka Modric comes in with more magic. This man is just, guys, we are very lucky to be seeing Luka Modric play in his final years, but who knows if it's really his final years, because this guy is not showing any signs of stopping. He's going to turn 37 this Friday, and he was still putting on another performance out there, another show of a performance. This goal was just another pretty goal. Hazard actually ends up getting the assist, so that's the second goal that Hazard is involved. But this one, he gets a direct assist by giving a Modric a pass, and then Modric just does beautiful dribbling, and then, let's decide to just do outside the foot shooting, and just get another goal to our statistics. So that was it. Another perfect finish for Luka Modric, and minute 60, and that's a 2-0. It looked like at that point there was no way Celtic was going to come back, but no, I'm just kidding. Sure enough, the game just kind of slowed down. They all kind of took a foot off the accelerator. Vini showed some perfect dribbling. He's starting to look really, really confident on the ball. And one thing that we were kind of worried about is that usually whenever Benzema is not there, Vini doesn't play as well. However, it seemed like Benzema leaving woke him up, and he was like, you know what, I got to put the team on my back now. And he kept on playing well. From there on, the subs started coming. Camavinga got subbed in for Tchouaméni. And minute 70 is the big moment. Hazard scores a goal to finish off, put the icing on the cake to a really good performance, let's say, that second half. So that third goal for Hazard was a really nice one. Not technically the actual goal, but the whole collective play. Real Madrid actually put together 33 passes before giving the ball to Hazard and allowing him to score. So an insane pass from Toni Kroos. He just, we're used to his long passes. He pinpoints, just puts the most accurate passes. Well, he does a similar thing, sending the ball across the box into Carvajal, who just puts in the first touch cross, textbook cross from Carvajal, just for Hazard to come in and tap it home. Like I said, 33 passes. The goal was beautiful. Make sure you go check out the highlights if you didn't get to watch the game. A beautiful performance all in all from Real Madrid, especially that second half. Like I said, I didn't really get to watch the first half, so I didn't know if we created that many close chances. But that's really exactly how we wanted to start off the Champions League. I need to double check the score for Leipzig and Shakhtar, but I'm pretty sure minutes 60, 70, Shakhtar was winning 2-1. So I'm hoping for a tie, but at the same time, the main team that I was worried about for the Champions League, and not really worried, but contending, I think, for against Real Madrid in that group was Leipzig. So if they already lost the game, then I honestly think this group, if it already wasn't easy enough to win, then now it surely is. I really apologize for not being able to do predictions for the group stage reactions and predictions. Life has just been incredibly busy. Just ask Ricky. I mean, he hasn't really had much time to post videos for Barcelona, and we really do apologize for that. We hope that you guys understand. We're trying to get back into the rhythm of things. As many of you guys know, I'm currently in my last year of dental school. Ricky's in his first year of dental school, so both with really heavy and busy curriculums. So I'm doing my absolute best to obviously keep posting videos. This is why I'm here right now. It's one of those times where I could easily just be like, oh, I'm really tired from school. Like, I'm just going to not post a video. But I'm trying to be out here, guys, grinding for El Merengue Culé. So please, I really, really would appreciate it if you just smash that like button. off to a perfect start in the Champions League, and then Hazard could not have started his campaign a lot any better. And it's literally perfect because if Benzema's going to be out for a week or two, then this is exactly how I would have wanted Hazard to pick up some confidence going into the next games that he's going to have to be essentially subbing in for Benzema's position. So anyways, guys, I want to hear from you down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you also find it intriguing and a little more knowledgeable than some of the reaction videos that can just be a little more emotional rather than really breaking down the game and the content like I kind of used to do before back when we started the account. So anyways, guys, I want to hear from you down in the comments what you thought of the video, what you thought of the game. Let me know about the first half and who you thought the man of the match was. The official man of the match was Toni Kroos, but like I said, I didn't get to watch the first half, so I'm not fully sure. Maybe it could go for Hazard, who knows. With that being said, guys, I'll see y'all for the next video, and as always, Madrid.